A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. I'm from my soul fragrances. The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thorns hurt me somehow, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm from my soul fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thorns hurt me somehow, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so candid. I don't mind even if your thirst hurt me somehow, as long as we're together. Don't you ever regret the sacred promises. We're going to meet again. We're going to hold the hands. It is fine that you don't remember my name, because no matter what, I will always be under your spell. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. I can't help but to seek for the exit. I hope it isn't too late to escape. My steps are lost in mystic labyrinth. But what if I don't want to run away? What if I'm drawn by subtle fragrances? The blooming flower is about to hypnotize me. I have completely lost. A song from Burgundy lives. It resonates with my brain. Finally, I have wakened you from sleep. Never knew that the time can flow this slow. Your smile was the brightest in the world. My soul became transparent to your glance. I don't know why I could be so.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, sir. I believe she has 2 new songs up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to be focusing down some more of the main story. I'm actually thinking of doing a beeline on some main story stuff to wrap up early and then maybe get some new content out. New games and what have you. Well, by new games, I mean very old games, but with a fresh twist. So, for anyone who didn't turn in last time, we we finally met the good knight Ulrich, and we are going to Sasau to meet up with him and see what's what. Which I'm very excited about because that is the best character in the game as far as I'm concerned. Love me some Ulrich. Man, it's gonna be kind of sad to see this game go because I feel like I finally just learned the layout. Like, look at this. No map, no nothing. We're gonna make it to Sasau. Round about here. There's a camp up that way, but you hit the camp, you go too far. We went too far. We go here. Sneaky turn. And then we're basically in Sasau after we cross a river. Can you believe it? It really varies by the day how well I know my way around. I spent pretty much all of yesterday lost as hell, and now look at me. My old song, I have the same song on my stream, right?
Yeah.
Should be a song called Rosa. But I think she has 2 more out there. So. Old boy is at one of the taverns. Yeah, no worries, Adrian. I think I took your meaning. Where is the inn? Oh, that inn. Oh yeah, I guess while we're here, we might as well take the will to the parish priest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My bad, I guess. Hi. Your mama.
Father, what's the matter? I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill.
This guy's face is all over the game.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
I'm really gonna need some NPC variety in KCD2. I don't imagine it's gonna be that much of an issue because of
A
how
while longer.
much of an update we're getting with how the game looks, but
Here,
I would like more than 10 NPC
Thank you,
designs.
Father.
God be with you.
Boom.
Yeah. Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
It is not. Henry just bold-faced lied to us.
Yeah.
I'm looking so English after I've shaved the beard? You mean like British? Or like an English speaker? Because I am. Alright, where's my guy? Where's my husband? Best character in the game coming up. Where you at? Where are ya? There he is, in all his glory.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
Ooh, still all fucked up though.
Him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
My guy. Absolute king. Excuse me. Alright, we got a painter here. What up, Fresco Master?
God save you.
Yo, has anyone tried Fresca? The silver? The soda? Because that shit is
I
delicious.
hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly
Very
is the source?
suspicious.
Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
This dude's vest looks like Grandma's sofa. English is in the same English that colonized half of the earth, like a royal duke. Goddamn know it. What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do.
Did you think so? He looks like an old sofa.
I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
Kitchen cabinet? With the red and everything?
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
What do you have for
Why
sale?
not? Show me what you have to offer.
Sure. I'm gonna stick you on the
I'd like
price
to
though.
discuss- Here.
Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do.
Thank you.
Ah well. I'm a nice guy. You know, now that I look at it, I think my coat is looking a little drab with this armor. So hopefully I can find something that has the same stats. Why do I have Fayfar's clothes? I'll drop this off. I'm not really hurting for money right now. I want to stop by the tailor, see if I can get something a little more suitable. Hunting, don't need. I never really use this bow either. What is this? I don't know why I have that. The game is sounding loud to me. Is there a good mix between my voice and the volume of the game? I feel like I'm kind of shouting over it, but that might be good for being able to be heard. We got a tailor here in town, right? Yeah, of course we do. Very end, catty corner to the church. Boom. What do we got?
How come you?
Oh, that's not what I want. I want trade.
Good luck then.
Girls, he's probably cheating on me. Boys, debating about if a random guy is an old sofa or a new kitchen cabinet. Nah, bro, has to be an old sofa. No way a kitchen cabinet is red. I mean, yeah, you gotta paint it, right? Sofa can be made of velvet. What was that? 12 armor. Also, that's body 4. We need some body 4. That's looking a little better. Is that your only Jupon? I was thinking of maybe blue. I think that's fancier. Add to basket. Tired of my combat Jupon, honestly. Let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price. Well,
Boom.
what do you say to this?
Boom.
That's a sum I can live with.
Which is the armor or our conversation? Oh, I'm out of tailor kits. And you know what? I'm never going to use a... Gotcha. And now I'm never going to use...
God be with you.
Cobbler's kits ever again, basically. So... let's take all these. Cobbler, cobbler, cobbler. Boom. Sell those off and clear out your tailor kits. Ooh! Ooh, that is much better. He looks much better in the close-up with that. Tailor kits. Tailor kits. Sell my... Oh, you don't buy cobbler kits.
Can we do something about the price?
Fair enough.
Well,
Boop.
since that...
Boom. Guta, do you have anything else?
Jesus. Take care.
Hell no. Oh, I should have checked her before I committed to this. Oh, same inventory. Ugh. Looks like old mustard. Or like baby diarrhea. Boom. Might as well stop by the trader as well. I am loaded down with cobbler's kits. Completely unnecessary.
How's it going? Take care.
Valid. Heard and respected. Oh yeah, you got any tailor kits? Yeah, you do.
I'd like to discuss the
But
Agree? That's
nothing? Incredible.
I'll go.
And I think we're still good on haircut, but we might as well have we'll get a fresh haircut and some laundry done. I think we're gonna need some, whatchamacall, charisma and speech for this part coming up.
Good morning.
I don't know for sure, but just a suspicion.
Uh-huh.
Have a bath, launder my garments. Okay,
Fine.
God be with
too cheap. Ooh, one thing I don't like about this armor set is so much clipping. Every frame that my shirt and my armor is in clips. Not what I wanted. And
So what are you in?
we have a haircut.
I'd like that.
That can be.
Fine.
Take care.
Boom. So, we need to find the who in Sasau works with copper, and the counterfeiters get the quicksilver. We can go see the overseer, but I think copper. Copper to me sounds like jewelry, and jewelry sounds like smithing to me. So I guess let's see the armors and the swordsmiths. Probably more the armorers. But swordsmith is here, so might as well. What up,
I am
Pink?
honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in
Ooh,
me.
this guy looks sick. Do you help with anything?
Some work.
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's
Someone,
cross,
what would I call
thorns from the
someone who
ground.
sells and repairs
Nothing of
clothes
interest to me.
and can
Where
outrun
did
the
the
horse
pieces of the sword go?
Pegasus?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just
Fast
keep them lying
Tailor.
around
I have
for
no
fun.
idea.
Good luck.
What would I call that?
If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Ah. Nicely done.
Are you sure?
I don't know if I'm ever going to actually get to this, but who knows? We might later.
We just. I need a.
What? Now? When I'm on the verge of forging the most powerful weapon ever seen, the... God be with you.
Fair enough. We haven't recruited a single person for Pribish Levitz. Now, working with copper, I think... Ooh. We would also like a grindstone. Because I do not like walking around with my bloody sword all bloody. Boom.
Yeah.
I know the Overseer is gonna kick us off proper, but... You know what? I'm willing to bet that we only have to search the entire area if we don't know that the monastery is behind it. And we only know that because we became friends with Ulrich. So, we're probably safe to just go straight to the monastery. Oh man, I'm so excited to see Kuttenberg.
Yeah.
I'm also excited to see what happens. Like, I would like to see more variety in how the weapons behave. Like, I definitely want... in the Overseer's office. So apparently it's snowing and raining so bad that my father's flight got canceled. Oh no! Sorry to hear that. But I really want, like, short swords to behave differently than long swords, you know what I mean? Like, if they're gonna be a different class, then make them way faster, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ be praised.
More bleed, maybe, and maybe have more armor piercing for long swords.
Quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Farewell.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you have any Quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He says you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
Ooh.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
I got 20 charisma, so let's see.
You can't because you don't have any. And you don't have any because you're selling it out the back door, eh?
Oh!
Suppose I was. I don't see what business it is of yours.
What if I told you I'm the
Yeah, I'm doing illegal shit. What of it?
And you've got yourself mixed up with a counterfeiting gang.
Counterfeiters? Meaning what?
Somewhere
Counterfeiting, dumbass.
They need the Quicksilver to make fake groschen.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake,
That's fair enough.
True. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The Overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest.
Jezek.
Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. Scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the Quicksilver
I know who Rapota
we wanted
is.
for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
You were watching the previous stream, and I want to carry a polearm on my horse. Let's get to that as soon as I find a polearm. Rapota was a character in the Woman's Lot DLC. He was the one who was buying silver from Teresa's dad, unless I'm very much mistaken, which is very interesting then.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath.
Ooh.
Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
I don't think I've done that side quest.
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Oh, I have to speak with Fafar again? Interesting. Let's also see Ulrich.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We got Ulrich here. Let's see. Might still be in bed. Yeah, it's 9. Makes sense. No? Where's he gone? Maybe he's having breakfast. Ulrich!
I might know where the materials from the monastery get passed on to the forges.
Where?
Up the hill by Sasau Woods.
Shall we go right now?
No, I need to find out more. I don't even know if anyone will be there now, but you could keep an eye out there, in case anyone appears, I mean.
Agreed.
Hell yeah. I always love an old, wise character. Either who's like super wise or super badass.
Yeah.
And Ulrich happens to be both.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen many instances of his wisdom out and out,
Yeah.
but he strikes me as the guy who definitely has some, you know, some hidden knowledge up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And he's all secretive. Ulrich's just the coolest. We are for sure getting jumped.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you said you saw in my old stream that I was talking about pole arms. I really appreciate you watching my old VODs. I definitely get more views on the back end than I do live, which is okay. I definitely appreciate the chatters, but yeah, but he lost to a newbie like Henry in a 1v1. Henry at this point is pretty well battled. Canonically, he's killed Runt, who is a huge badass. He's the veteran of a few battles, including mercenary battles with the Band of Bastards. And Ulrich is like 75 years old.
Yeah.
And also Ulrich ambushed a mercenary band who was protecting a caravan. Like, he's still got some fight in him.
Yeah.
Like, for who he is, Ulrich is a huge badass.
Yeah.
He also seems like a hell of a guy to sip some brow with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
One thing that adds up to me, but I'm still not the hugest fan of, is how much back and forth a lot of these quests require you to go on. Like, run to Sasau, run back to Ratai, run to Sasau again, you know? Gets to be a little much at times. It'd be nice if, like, if Fafar was key to this part of the quest, then they should move him closer to where the action is. Oh, shit. Oh, it worked. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no fast traveling in hardcore mode.
Yeah.
No fast traveling, and normally no saving outside of sleeping and savior schnapps, but I have a mod for that. I could have done a mod for fast traveling as well, but I want to preserve a fair amount of the hardcore experience. The saving is just to keep things on track without having to redo everything quite so much. Oh, Kobel is here. What up?
Greetings.
That's it?
Take care.
Alright. Interesting. I don't know why Henry blinked like that, but okay. Where is... Fafar? No, he wasn't Sasau. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm pissed. Gobala! Gobala! Oh my god. That sucks. Well, they took my advice. They moved Fafar exactly where I wanted them to. I should have just checked the map.
Yeah.
Reload. So, let me see. Save game here. That is 2333, 2328. Maybe? Oh, I saved at the woods. You're completely right. Good call. Okay, so, motherfuckers, right around here. Thank you, Panther. That saved me a full 5 minutes. He's over at the... I think that's the scribe? Oh, a scribe might use copper. Oh, it's the bailiffs? Oh, I guess the scribe was next to the bailiff and Rate as well. What? Did I steal your clothes? How did that happen?
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in.
Ah.
I don't want it now that I'm in town.
Fair enough. That's pretty good.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
Give it like 5 more years and I'm gonna have Fafar's hair.
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Gotcha.
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, sure. I know what that is.
Work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Man, you are exceedingly pro-beard. I've frankly never seen anything like it. You're like beard or die. That's it. I'm thinking of straight razoring my head, but my wife is not so convinced. I don't know why though. I'm so thin in the back that I'm starting to look wretched. Alright. Oh, yes. Gotta check that map. Man, I can't tell if I want a mini-map in this game or if it would ruin it for me. Beard is what makes us us. Fair enough. Some would say the junk does that, but, you know, it's neither here nor there.
God save you.
Oh, I know you. You made Stephanie's crown.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
Yeah, the wedding
I'm
gift.
usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation.
Ah, Florian the Fool.
This is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs, for today, the fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague.
Oh, no.
The message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Maybe this guy's a teetotaler.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean.
He's wrapped up in this.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it.
What's
In any
Taka?
case, why the interest are you looking for?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
We've been friends since childhood. I wanted to see him.
Making friends has been a skill of his from his earliest days. Unlike making anything related to his trade. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
Scar Mufasa the Lion King. I'm sorry, I'm not following you at all. Taka Scar Mufasa from the Lion King. No take on that because I don't know what it is.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you.
Take care.
Lion King, like the prequel that just released? No, I haven't seen anything on it. I'm not really up to date with my Disney films. The last Pixar movie I saw was, I think, that movie Soul, and it was like just okay. Madam of the Bathhouse, and then find Florian in the bakery.
What do you want?
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
So it's just is it a similar art style to the original Lion King?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and
Oh my God.
shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he rises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
It's not animated at all? So is it a movie or is it like a comic book?
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Sounds like you ripped out 2 fistfuls of hair from him, though.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine...
Gotcha.
I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive? God be with you.
Well, I'm certainly invested in saving this Esther. Sounds like Florian loved her, too.
Yeah.
So my running theory right now is that Florian got mixed up with these counterfeiters because he's an engraver. And the counterfeiters decided to play hardball for whatever reason. And Florian maybe denied them service, or he stole the silver for his own, or something like that. And then Esther got caught in the crossfire. That's what I'm working with right now. Baker, grocer, baker. He's in the cellar. There we go. Surprised you're not dead. Also, this sucks. I would hate to live here.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him.
Damn, Henry.
You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
We are in a medieval society. I can have you hung for like no reason.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
That might be true. If they take to their heels, they'll never see Esther again.
I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will...
18 or 19, I would guess.
If Rappator finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rappator first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rappator. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rappator waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
True. Game recognizes game, and he does have a good beard.
They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dice?
They wear out over time. They have to be replaced regularly.
Where will I find Rappator?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go.
Whoa.
And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
You're the second person who said I don't look a day over 34. Do I really look that old?
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge. Take care.
Rappator. He sits on the bench, watching your house, or he's at the inn. Townsman. Innkeep.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
So he is where you are. I don't see... Jesus! I guess all my age has caught up with me in the last couple years. Fine, fair enough. I've always heard that shaving takes a few years off of me, though. He said wherever he is, Rapita is. But I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, hello.
Are you Rapita by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
Expected you to be better dressed.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
Okay, Panther. That's enough.
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? Dude's fast.
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Well, it's just that you called me 34, said my hair makes me look old, that I need to change it. You basically did the yee ass haircut meme on me. Not the biggest deal. It's just like, all right, enough about my appearance.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Yeah, I can tell.
Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Yeshek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one
I
day
like
to
all this
start forging
conspiracy angle that we
That's
have
not
going.
for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Yo, Panther, any blowback for killing this guy? Like, if we kill him, will Esther be killed, or will he go and warn the bandits or something? I don't know. I take a very Kobala stance on people who help me out, you know? From a lore perspective, I would say, like, saving people. Leave them be. You got it.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Yeah, I would say, like, from a lore perspective, like, sparing people, letting people go, just creates more goodwill in general. And who knows, maybe I run into him again one day and he becomes useful in some way. Mineshaft in Scallets Hills. Secure Ulrich's help. Well, my only worry is that he, like, goes and sees his boss, and then they kill Esther or something.
Yeah.
Also, it was kind of sad to see a man resign to his fate like that. Yeah, just straight up kill me. Beats hanging.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a meeting place on the tree line. It's crazy how Henry meets and is surrounded by all these powerful and high-ranked nobles, but the force they're able to muster is so close to nothing, even if everyone is combined. I think there's some game convenience for that. Like, for example, when we stormed Runt's camp, there were like 30 dudes, but I imagine that would be more like 300 minimum. You know what I mean? Skyrim does something similar. It's like each person is really supposed to be like 15 people. You know what I mean? That's why the cities are so small. It's like every person represents a portion of the population. And I get the sense that's what's happening here as well. Where is this Ulrich guy? Yeah, I'm a very forgiving guy, Arel, and my Henry is too. And let's just be honest, that guy didn't deserve to go down that way. Yeah, I didn't see him, like, ransacking anyone or killing, you know? Just doing a little counterfeiting. Messes with the king's wealth, but, like, what's that to me?
Yeah.
Hmm? Mm-hmm. Ulrich!
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Hell yeah. I am safe scumming this because I want Ulrich to live. Frankly. I do not have Instagram, actually. I only have a Facebook, and that's pretty much to keep up with family. For a guy who's like trying to make YouTube videos and try and grow a following on social media, I'm not that into social media, honestly. Pretty much just gaming stuff on YouTube is like the only real like social media stuff that I get into. Hey, motherfuckers!
What's going on? Hey, all of you!
Dead as shit.
God.
Ooh, I look so much better in the gold jacket. What, Instagram? The only way I would get an Instagram is to help my channel, but even then it would be kind of unwilling, you know what I mean? I don't think it's good for my brain. I lost Ulrich entirely. Ooh, my swing is way worse. Oh, this is pretty cool. I love a medieval criminal organization. Ooh, nice coat.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
Kobilla?
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
Ooh!
Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
Yeah, we should at least figure out what's going on here.
You want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
Ooh!
You can't do that!
I did not bring any bard potion for speech.
As you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kobila.
You can lie about killing him.
Tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
We'll see how it goes, Panther.
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Oh,
Master
come
Faithful
on.
recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there's nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Hang out with
Into the
me.
Radzik service?
Yes. Yes.
I serve Kubila. Out of
Oh, come on.
If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right,
Ooh.
I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs.
Hell yeah.
In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me.
Oh,
As
you're
I have
so
had a time
sick.
before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, come back in 2. Please come back in 2. You are the best ever. Now, where's some of this counterfeit coin? I'll spend it. They won't know any better. Man. Damn, Ulrich. Absolute legend.
Please, please, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me.
He's out of
Let's
breath
go.
like I fought Ulrich.
Let's go. Master Faithful is very keen to meet you.
And why was he lying on the ground like, oh, I'm hurt? No one touched you, Yezik.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Faithful. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
Yeah, I got the
I'll
vibe,
take some
Panther.
men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Man, these last few quest chains have been really nice. That's that for Sasau for now, it seems. Yeah, the current plan is to beeline the main quest, and then I think I want to get a Lorem playthrough going as soon as that's done. I might come back at a later time and do some side quests, but that might be like in February, right before KCD 2 comes out. The Rosenbergs are killing their most loyal knights just for getting exposed. That's effed up. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Also, Ulrich is loyal, but he was also pretty willing to drop everything and flee. But I think that might have just been self-preservation, taking care of him. But I like that. An unlanded knight with, you know, no crest, no prestige, just going out there doing Black Ops shit. Man, this game could have used, like, 5 more like him. Aha. Time for funsies.
Can't hide from me. Come here, lily liver.
Bring it on.
You're dead.
What's the matter?
That's Fritz. Why was I backing away? Ugh. Maybe I was falling down the hill. Okay, let's get to more stable conditions, shall we?
I'm over here.
For sure. Except, like, 100 and German. Other than that, very John Marston. Now, what causes that? Sometimes they're, like, in front of me, and then it whips around, like, it'll, like, jerk me around and make me face the other way. These guys are tough. Mm-hmm.
You're going to cry now.
Fucking...
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
These guys give me some trouble. Oh, that is such bullshit.
To hell with you.
Yeah. Love this game. The combat system needs some retuning, for sure. Thank God. Also, my camera is all fucked up. My combat camera, that is.
Is that the best you can do?
That was pretty sick, honestly.
Here. That's going to cost you your life.
Come on now. Yeah, absolutely not. My dog is more interested in your stream than Henry in food. Dude is always glued to me whenever I watch. Hey! I love fans no matter the species. What were those arrows? Piercing. We take. Might be time to get a Lethian water. I think I want to get rid of the one that makes your hand shaky unless you drink. I think that's keeping me from enjoying some archery. Although I never tend to go for an archer build in games. Except for Red Dead. But like Skyrim never really appeals. I'll level it just to get some levels, but never quite my preferred playstyle. In Skyrim, I am always addicted to a dagger build. Always gotta be a knife assassin.
Yeah.
Now, Bannerlord's interesting, but I never tend to go for, like, strategy games like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's also, like, it's a hack and slash combined with strategy games. Maybe hack and slash is the wrong word, but I know you, like, physically do fighting as well as you take care of tactics and things like that.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I am getting hungry. I'm curious about Bannerlord, but I don't know if it's one of those ones that I ever really see myself like planning to pick it up, you know? But who knows? If we get some interest in it, then I can take a look at it. I do love YouTube content about Bannerlord though. Like, it's definitely fun to watch.
Yeah.
Time is it? Let's see if we can get a Teresa date going.
Isn't it?
Wouldn't you like to take...
I'd love...
Great. Now, I'm not much of a strategist myself. I just got curious 2 years ago and just thought it was fun and I did good.
What game?
A guessing game. I have something with me today, and you have to guess what it is.
All right. You'll have to give me a clue, though.
Fair enough. Here's a clue for you. It's something you'd find in a tavern.
You got me some schnapps. Beer.
Is it beer?
Oh, I made it too easy for you, didn't I?
She got me a beer.
It is beer.
That game has so much to offer.
That's not all.
Director, when you're a medieval enthusiast.
As a reward, you can choose. Either I'll give you the beer, or I'll reveal one piece of family wisdom our grandfathers used to tell us.
I will take the wisdom, actually. I'm curious.
Tough choice. All right, I'll take the wisdom.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Really, really ready?
Don't leave me in suspense. Tell me.
Right. Listen carefully. This is the wisdom of our family, passed down from generation to generation. When someone offers you free beer, take it.
Played right into her hands. Fair enough.
Well, that's it. All right, you got me. I admit it. Nice one.
At least next time you will be wiser. Anyway.
They're actually a very nice couple.
Today. It's time me and my beer headed for home. Will you accompany us?
Well, naturally, I couldn't leave such a pretty pair to go alone. Home again?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How is my rep doing? I wish I would have thought in Ledechko. 46, not too bad. Why is my reputation low in Merhyed? No worries, Panther. You would think curing their plague would seriously help out. I'm trying to go for King Charming. Maybe I just need a little more Ledechko and a little more Merhyed, and then I think I got it. What, stats do I have to level? Main level? Never gonna touch it again. Warfare! Let's see. 20% greater strength, agility, warfare, and defense when I'm outnumbered. The more I'm wounded, the stronger the attacks. Worthless. Yeah, and I don't like having a damaged sword, so we gotta do against all odds. What's a movable object? Whilst in combat, your armor is 10% more effective, but you move 20% slower. Oh wait, I can't do that one. Yeah, so there's really only one more warfare I want as well. What do we have here? Reading. SWAT. Trying to raise guards is +2. Always good. Magistrate. Boom.
Yeah.
I need to see Kobola? Is that what's up? Aha. Man, this guy really bounces around. Like, he's up near Talmberg, he's in the castle here. Why are you in this little shack? Are you in this little shack? Where is Kobola? Ah, in the tower. Ooh, I never noticed this tower before. I do want to check this out. This reminds me of where Dumbledore got.
Look out!
Fuck off. Thank you. I'm in a private area? Am I... Talberg! Or... Kobola!
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Kobola!
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me? Why?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
This tower I'm standing in? Rejek of Renault. Oh, hell yeah. Shadowmare, let's go. I think he does. That's where the actor is from. It's just not the thickest one I've ever heard, but he is actually from Liverpool.
Good day.
What up?
I need the key to Jezek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Oh, none of these are very good. No wonder he doesn't want you to talk to him. I guess he could take that as funny. This one seems like, uh-oh, I'm higher in the food chain than you. This one seems chill. I guess that's the best one.
He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Self-depreciating. Good.
Here's that key.
Thanks.
See you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's Solihull? I know Birmingham, but only because of Peaky Blinders, the Netflix show. It said he's in a tower. Is this right? So I went to here, bailiff's office. Looks like he's on the other end of the alchemist. Oh, I love Peaky Blinders, man. Ah. Aberama Gold from seasons 4 and 5 is a personal hero of mine. Bar none. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, and don't even get me started on Polly Gray. Ah, there we are.
glad you came.
Old friends, are we?
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
My family's actually Romany, so I have an additional, in to really appreciate that show.
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Sympathetic, but okay.
I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to.
Jesus, this guy.
It's not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone
quite a web
at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
Interesting. I noticed that everyone we've captured so far has been very forthcoming. I would like one guy who we have to force to talk, you know what I mean?
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed
What
men
are
in
crimps?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
Again, we will try. Better to have friends than corpses, I think.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Feel like we should lock this, though. Yeah, he's under guard. It'll be fine. All right, Kobola.
Golly, come up close and have a smell.
No, I didn't know she'd do that. Well, she only started not long ago. Always in the evening, while there's still a bit of light. She sits down and gets on with it.
Deft at what?
I'm not surprised. Daddy was always good with her hands.
Oh, you're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old Tonda from Cardboard, the one I buy goods from.
Tailoring, I guess? Sewing, maybe? Okay, so Kobola is in the tower still. Good, good, good. I don't get how, but my dad just popped up out of nowhere. Hey! Very nice. How far was he? Is it possible that he just drove?
You've no business here.
You can literally suck a turd out of my
What
ass.
have you learned?
Fuck yeah.
Also, there's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. What was that? If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost
I
caution.
don't understand how this is different. We already knew someone in the monastery was wrapped up in
If
this.
the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Ah, I see.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know. He's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that.
There's someone there.
Sir Yezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau.
Hell
There
yeah.
was a wounded man there by the name of Tom.
Ah,
Suspicious type, to say the
sure.
least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be
Said the guy who hangs out with,
and best not
you know,
mention my name.
convicted
It will
criminals at
attract
the
unwelcome
hangman's
attention.
block.
What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
Oh, this is sick.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Is someone there?
Sir, there's one more thing.
Oh, he didn't like-
Yezhek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But
who's there?
If it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to
Why did I
some
lose
arrangement
reputation
after, but I
if you
can't
went for
say
it?
What will become of him? You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
What was that noise?
Whatever, we got a couple boosts and one drawback. I think ultimately we still have positive rep with him. Okay, so I think a good move is to head to Sasau by way of Ledechko, and then things get so interesting from now a few minutes away. You'll be... Whoa, dude! Total spoiler. I haven't played this far into the game. That was definitely too much.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't literally become a monk in the monastery?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my bad then. I thought you were saying I had to join the monastery in this next part. Which would be cool. But if that was not the case, then my apologies. Hopefully I don't somnambulant all the way to Sasau or something. Want to raise some reputation here while I'm at it. Good. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Gotcha. Then definitely my bad. We take. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, shit. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can sell my, Lipa stuff, no problem. It's unique, but I can't, like, exactly put it somewhere and check it out, you know, from time to time. We'll keep long distance and piercing. And sell all of this. Whew. Few more books to read. We should have some cups. Yeah. Take. And I believe that is everything we want to sell. I must be hungry. Tailor first. I think they take armor. So, as a Korean inhabitant, does ketchup belong on ramen? Because I'm eating right now with a lot of it.
God preserve you.
I have never heard of such a thing. Ketchup on ramen? Like, just in the brothy soup? That's pretty wild, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Koreans do have a lot of wild takes on foods. Like Korean hot dogs are like corn dogs, usually with like sometimes it's just like regular batter, but sometimes it's like these sweet potatoes that like they're like thick cubes of sweet potatoes that are just coating the outside of a hot dog, and then they take that and dip it in sugar. Definitely an acquired taste, but I've definitely come to enjoy it. Like, it was never healthy anyway, so might as well cover it in sugar. $4.6K. Yeah, we're going to move through a lot of this stuff. Wait, was that stolen? Or were they broken? Whoops. We will remove that. Glad I caught that. Man, she can take a lot of stuff. Is that good? Ketchup in ramen? Like just floating around in the broth? Mm. Oh, whoops. Check basket. Let's actually remove the LIPA stuff. Helmets, LIPA. Remove that. There we go. Good.
I'd like to discuss the...
Boop.
This.
Thanks.
While we're at it, let's remove the LIPA. So yeah. Move to horse. Move to horse. Horse. Oh no, I sold my... Ah, well, fuck it. Guess we're selling LIPA.
Take care.
$34. Add to basket. Add to basket. Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to...
Lovely.
My respects.
20K. Fantastic. Oh, damn it. We have some stolen stuff in there. Oh, no we don't. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. We want to sell 20 of these. Keep the stalwart. Oh, God. 37? Nice. We will keep the Scalled Shield for sentimental value. Damn it. Man, trading with this guy is definitely pumped up his buying value for sure. 2 of these. Boom, boom. Man, he can really wipe us out. He normally comes to the morning streams because of the time zone distance. Difference, rather. Yeah, he's still around. He's actually been, I was having some trouble with botrix lately, which is what we are, what lets me see the chat on screen like that. And he's actually programming a replacement for me so that we don't have any more difficulties with botrix, which is fucking sick and crazy impressive to me. We don't need no. Whoops. Good on torch. Long distance. These look good. All right. We are done. Fantastic.
I'd like to just... well...
And bow.
Here. Thank...
Lovely. How's that rep doing? 46 still, eh? Maybe it'll take some time to reflect what we've done. Well, fantastic. On to Sasso. Which is west. We were actually thinking of doing a 2-person stream on this one, but it's like 6 a.m. for him, and so I think that might not happen until I do another morning stream. No, for real. I super appreciate it. And also you. I definitely like the thumbnail art that you made for me. No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm drunk. There we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure it's nothing compared to what Cairo is doing. I mean, man, he's quite a guy. For real. Yeah, it's wild that he even has like the skill set to do that, let alone is willing to just do it for a guy whose streams he likes to watch. Quest log. Sasso Bailiff about the crimps. Innkeeper at the Tavern at the Green about the crimps. Innkeeper at the Wagner's Inn. Okay. We got a lot to do here. Which is all pretty sick. So, we're looking for the orange star. There we are. Yo.
How come you're wearing such fine armor? Is there a joust happening?
Nice.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst? They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Ah, they're tying in the gambling now.
That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Cat's
Ah, we love a Miller.
Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Katzig Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night.
Ooh, cool.
Isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only...
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other.
Okay.
He likes to throw dice, especially when he's...
So,
Thank you for the help.
Not at all.
we got gamblers, we got Millers, we got lots of shit to do. Thomas, Wounded Man, Miller about Simon Crimps. Sassow Knacker, and... oh wait, not the bailiff anymore? Ouch.
Yeah.
This Knacker kind of has a lot to do in the story, surprisingly.
Hey, who's there?
Yo mama.
God bless. Can I help?
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that.
Interesting.
Some people do that.
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Thank you.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time.
Aw, he just wants someone to talk to.
Shy away from me, except when there's a death or the cesspit's full. Goodbye. Hello there.
Seems like we missed our shot to talk to the bailiff about it, but... I guess let's see Thomas. Generally, they want you to do A, then B, then C. You know what? Yeah, let's talk to the Miller first.
Yeah.
Oh, this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now it works. Just in time for me to be stuck. Oh no! Very finicky, the horse, in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo! There we go. No, I thought there was a way... Oh. Whoops. Probably not a crossing around here. That looks like it might. God damn it. Oh, okay. Can I make it here? Looks so.
I can't go any further.
Oh, you're
Cover
shitting
could
me.
Sweep me to my death.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, Miller, what you got for me? Simon! Oh boy.
God save you.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with Millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Steel trap this guy.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you could be relied upon.
I've been doing jobs for Millers all the time.
I'm Henry from Scallif, and I'm looking...
I expect
Okay, I can do this, but you can't tell me what's going on?
Peshek who sent you. You can't be a complete... The tailor in Sasso has received some valuable...
Yes, I can.
No problem.
Good. It ought to be at his shop.
Oh!
You haven't heard of any recruiters around here, have you? People looking for armed men?
Perhaps, but I'll not speak of it now.
Why not? It's important.
Because we're in the middle of something.
Ah, I see, I see.
If you talk to me.
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you when we're done.
Right. Christ, it's like pulling teeth with you. I hope you're more generous with your groschen than your words.
God be with you.
Fair enough. Okay. Scratch his back, he'll scratch ours.
Yeah.
Said it before, I'll say it again. I love what they did with the Millers. Ah, this is where that camp was, where I got my good pants.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if those guys are quest related. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, go to Peshek, my mill grinds pepper and spice, your mill grinds rats and mice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I wonder if I have to do his entire quest chain, or if I just gotta take care of this one Sasso business. Or this one Taylor business, rather. Midnight should do it. Ooh. I do not get the reference, actually. I first thought it was Powerpuff Girls, but not actually familiar with that one. Hi. Ugh. Alright, come on, come on. Get going now. What is that from?
What was that noise?
Okay. Go to bed. Let's make this a little stealthier. No worries, I just don't know the thing. I'm not stressing. Oh, they left it open for me. That's nice of them. I know it's less funny when you have to explain, but can you explain where that's from? By the way, first time I had to find that brocade, it took me forever to realize what it was I was trying to steal. That one and the recipe for beer that you have to steal from Ujits is... like, I had to look it up. It took me forever. Medieval diss track, I don't know it. Oh, wait a second. I went the wrong way. That should... reminds me of epic rap battles of history. Can I sneak around this way?
Yeah.
Looks so.
Jesus.
Damn.
Not as shallow as it looks.
Where's that little bridge? Maybe over here? Hey. Daylight, please. I'm also starving. Did I say growing beer? I meant brewing beer. The beer recipe from Ujits. I might be getting a little sleepy. It has just become 1 a.m. here.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I like the idea of these late streams, but eventually my mouth starts getting a little...
Yeah.
If that was even English. You're jumping at shadows. You're like, was beard? Beard?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did bring up a good point earlier. I'm overdue for a haircut, but I will be getting the same damn haircut as always, thank you. Fuck it, we ball. Simon, oh boy. Oh, come on. Yes. He said nothing. I don't even think it registered. Ugh.
I hope I can be a...
I have that cloth for you.
Boom.
Oh, excellent.
Can I not? What up with the guys?
Would you have any work?
Yes, I might.
Do you plan to send
Ah, here's the Ujits quest I was talking about.
Okay.
God be with you.
I thought we would complete that quest and he would be able to tell us about the recruiters, but I guess not. Let's go see Thomas at the whatchamacall, infirmary real quick. If I can avoid it, I would like to... Like, Simon's cool and all, but I would like to avoid going to Ujits at the current moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely transfixed. God! It sounded like she fell from the sky. Alright, Thomas. Philip from Skeleton. Thomas.
Oh, that's you.
Shadowmare. I think Shadowmare is a girl.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well,
Alright, well,
never mind.
just absolutely outed yourself
Very kind
there.
of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Henry?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
Alright, thank you.
I looked into the stats of all the horses, and I believe Shadowmare comes out ahead.
Take care.
What up, Johanka? Location of the camp. So, the recruiters meet in the evening in the Sasau Church on hallowed ground, no less. If there's a light in the church after dark and the door is open, I have to go in, kneel before the altar, and wait. Fastest, yes, but I think in terms of bravery, carrying capacity, and like all around stats, I believe Shadowmare is the best.
Yeah.
I think we have a sleep until, well, let's have a bath first because we might need some speech. And then go have a peek-see at this monastery.
Good day.
I'd like to.
So what?
Prop.
As
Fine.
good luck. Uh-huh.
I.
But of course.
Fine.
Goodbye.
Lovely. How's my rep in Ledechko doing? 62! Excellent. Merhoyet is next, but that quest log. I definitely waited for at least a day. Maybe I gotta check in with them and actually get the next stage of the quest. We want to sleep. Midnight seems like a good time to get recruited into some bandits. You know who I haven't actually seen for a while is Shadow. Doesn't seem to tune in much anymore.
Yeah.
So if we see a light on in the church, then we go in. Where are we supposed to see this light? Is that what they mean? It's locked. Is there another door? If there's a light in the church after dark and the door is open, I have to go in, kneel before the altar, and wait. I wonder if it's only on specific days. I guess we go sleep some more.
Yeah.
Where am I? Let's just get some daylight going. Oh. There it is.
Yeah.
Energy still pretty high. Should be enough. Oh. Should be plenty. Horse. Ah.
Yeah.
Light on in the church with the door open. What light? What door? Very hard. Not a door. Okay. I would guess that is the church, but not having any luck finding it open, like they say. Maybe this is it? No kneel prompt. Oh, the church, not the monastery. Got it. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. I am very dumb. What? Ah, Jesus. You know what? Let's just. No, not the. Oh. There we go.
Closing time.
One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey and beer. Closing time. Oh, there you are. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, now what the hell? Ah, door's open. Classic.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
Oh.
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
That sounds like a Fritz again.
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Oh, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated.
Exciting.
We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us...
Murder.
You have to
Okay.
kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. Few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
Ooh.
It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and pious. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath.
Been there?
The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred.
I'm not sure. Looks like Henry's dad, though, except not red.
Because he ends up dead.
And do you have any other tests?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
How would I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
Henry's dad.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Martin.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the...
There's gotta be a way out of this without killing him.
And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But
Okay.
if they don't find
I might rely on your expertise to get out of this in an optimal way.
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. Right? And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off.
This is pretty sick, honestly. Okay. Poverty, chastity, and obedience. Yes, absolutely. We gotta check in. I can guide you to the good ending of this, of course, without any spoilers, just telling you what to do without any reasons behind it. That sounds perfect, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I do want to see Radzig real quick, though. Because I'm curious what his take is on all this.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So first, join the monastery, become a novice, meet the other novices, and that's just the basic tutorial part of this whole monastery arc. Sounds good. So I'm going to talk with this novice who's here, and then I'm going to go talk with Radzig. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a fellow around here we gotta find. So, young man looking to join the monastery, tavern brawler.
Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
What?
Just glitching into this man's whole face.
Gone through with the knee, have you?
Lovely. Alright.
God be with you.
Oh wait, was that the guy?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care.
Was that him?
There. Satisfied?
I'd be surprised if that's the guy trying to join the,
My
cloister.
humble greetings. Take care.
And besides, he'll wake up eventually.
God save you, good night. Good luck then.
Where'd he go?
Here.
Oh, there he is.
Pour me one.
What up?
What? A tank in here.
calm down.
I get it.
Okay, that's probably not him.
Certainly, I'll fetch it right away.
Looking for a Carl, I guess.
Greetings, good boy.
You'll know him. He's inside. He is a rich, spoiled, noble son. You'll know him by look. So we got my room. This room, which has no one. And this room. Carl!
No.
Come on, sleepy monk. Is this guy dead? Maybe they're giving us lots of chances to pickpocket him if that's the way we wanted to go. Carl! Let's, Can we not talk? What do you mean? My pickpocketing is terrible. I wish I could talk to you. Guardian Manfred.
Greetings, good night. Take care.
Boy, you! Are you staring at me?
Carl.
One ale over here, please.
For sure, Panther. Appreciate you stopping by.
God's blessings.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
Or not stopping by, but hanging out for a while.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink. I want to see how this goes.
After my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me. Get rid of him.
He can hear everything you're saying.
Ale for me.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
I've been looking for you two for quite some time. I've been sent by the young lord's father with a message intended only for him.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last minute? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look trustworthy enough. I'll leave you two alone for a little while. Good luck then.
Alright, Carl. Let's do it.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
Man, Carl's a dirtbag.
Monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet. Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookerville was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't
Yes,
know
yes.
people everywhere.
I'll find your stuff.
That's all then.
Good luck then. One beer.
I actually want to go see Kobala. But you know what? I ended up alone and I feel like I got a lot of stuff accomplished, so I think I'm actually going to wrap it up here for tonight. Another kind of short one, but hopefully if someone's watching this later, wait. If someone is watching this later, I definitely appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Later, y'all.